Okay, so you have finished all of your major scale sheets at this point. So your next step now is to organize all the scales, and I'll show you how we're going to do this. These are the scale sheets that have been filled out by Leah, who is not only the producer of this series of videos, but she's also a student. So she is going through this course as we make these videos. So these are hers. So here we have A major, and we're going to organize these by the number of sharps and number of flats. So this is A major, and that has 3 sharps. So we'll put that here in the sharps pile. And then we have B major, no, B flat major, that's flats, so we'll put that there. B major, sharps, C, which has no sharps or flats, so we'll put that up out of the way there. And now what do we have here? D flat, we'll put that in the flats, D in the sharps, E flat major in the flats, E major in the sharps, F sharp major goes in the sharps. What is this one? G flat major goes in the flats. G major goes in the sharps. And A flat major goes in the flats. And let's see. We might be missing one.
Uh-oh.
We'll go through and organize. So G sharp, or G major has 1 sharp. You can see that one has 1 sharp. So, sorry, this is kind of messy. This one has 6 sharps. You can see that this one has 6 sharps, so that'll be down at the bottom. This one has 4 sharps. So that goes between 1 and 6. This one has, oh, there it is. Somehow that's a flat key. D major has 2 sharps, so we'll put that right after G major, which has 1 sharp. This has 5 sharps, B major, 5 sharps, so we'll put that right in front of F sharp major, which has 6 sharps. A major has 3 sharps, so we'll put that after D major and before E major. So now we have these in order of how many sharps they have. So that's 1 sharp, 2 sharps, 3 sharps, 4 sharps, 5 sharps, and we end with 6 sharps. Now we'll do the same with the flats. So this one has, F major has 1 flat. So let's see, we'll find 2 flats. Here it is. B flat major has 2 flats. 3 flats. What do we need here? There it is. E flat major, that one has 3 flats. We'll find 4 flats. Here it is. A flat major. 5 flats. This one, D flat major. And then 6 flats, G flat major. So now we have these, 1 flat, F major, 2 flats, D flat major, 3 flats, E flat major, 4 flats, A flat major, 5 flats, D flat major, and 6 flats, G flat major. And then of course we have C major, which has no sharps or flats. So now that we've done this, let's stack these up here. And this is the sheet on which we're going to organize all of this information. So, over here, we have the information that we're going to transfer over to here. And what we're going to do is just take the pitches that we have written here and write them in here. In this case, C. So this is 0 sharps. So the key that has 0 sharps and 0 flats, of course, is C major. So we're going to write the pitches of C major in here. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And the key, of course, is C major. And the sharps or flats, it doesn't have any, so we're just going to leave that blank. So that's C major. The next one we have, one sharp, the major key with one sharp is G major. So we'll write the pitches from there, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and the key is G major. And the sharps or flats, this one has F sharp, as you can see from that. F sharp. So that's G major. The next one, two sharps, that'll be D major. So we'll write in the notes here the pitches for D major, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, and the key, of course, is D major. And this has F sharp and C sharp. F sharp and C sharp. The next one, three sharps. Here we have A major, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. So we'll start by writing in the pitches from here. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, the key is A major, and this has three sharps, which are C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. You can see C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. All right. The next one, four sharps, is E major. So we'll write in pitches from E major. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, and the key we write in E major. Sharps and flats, we have F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp, so we'll write those in here. F sharp, C sharp, let's see, what do we have? G sharp and D sharp, yeah. G sharp and D sharp. So the next one that we have here is B major. And we write in these pitches here. This one has five sharps, you can see. C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B. And the key, of course, is B major. The sharps and flats are C sharp, they're all sharps, of course, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. Let's see, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. And then finally, we have six sharps, which is F sharp major. So we'll write these pitches in, six sharps here. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, and the key, of course, is F sharp major. And so the sharps and flats we have here. And remember, if the tonic, which is repeated at the beginning and at the end, is altered, if it has a sharp or a flat, you don't count that one twice. So this one just has 6 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we don't count the F sharp twice. So what we have here are F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and E sharp. So now there's this last remaining space here for the key signature or key sign. And that essentially is just the altered pitches for each key, what you have in the sharps and flats. But there is a particular way of writing key signatures. It's the convention that's used whenever you write a key signature. And I'll show you how that works now. So you'll notice that if you have 1 sharp, it's F sharp. If you have 2 sharps, it's F sharp and C sharp. If you have 3 sharps, you have F sharp and C sharp and then G sharp. If you have 4 sharps, you have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and then D sharp. If you have 5 sharps, you have F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and then A sharp. And if you have 6 sharps, you have F sharp, C sharp, D sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and E sharp. So each key, as you go to keys that have more sharps, each key has 1 more sharp than the previous key, and it has all of the sharps of the previous key plus 1 additional sharp in its key signature. And the way the key signatures are always written is in order of how those sharps appear as you go through the keys from fewer to greater sharps. So the key signature of G major is always written as F sharp. And then the key signature of G major is written as F sharp, because that is the one that in the previous key also, and then you add the C sharp. And then A major is always written F sharp, C sharp, and then you add the G sharp. So for E major, you would have these 3 in this order: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and then the new sharp that you add is D sharp. And then for B major, you do the same thing. You have these 4 sharps in this order: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and then you would add A sharp. And then for F sharp major, you would have these 5 sharps in this order: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, and then you would add E sharp. And this makes it easier when you're looking at written music, when you see the key signatures written this way. They're easier to recognize because they're written in sort of a consistent way. And they're much easier to memorize because they're done in this consistent way. So that is why they're always done in this same way. This convention is always used for writing key signatures. Even though, like for example, as you go up a B major scale, you would see in order, in ascending order, you have C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. But when you write the key signature out, you write F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, and A sharp, because that is the order in which each new sharp is added as you move from fewer sharps to more sharps through the different key signatures. So that is good information to know. So that's why you have 2 categories here, one for the altered pitches, the sharps and flats, and the other for the key signature, because I want you to write the key signature out in the way that you will see it in your musical life. And people will expect you to use this order for key signatures, so it's good to know it. For the flats, we just do exactly the same thing. And I'll just do a couple here. So we'll start with C major again. No sharps, no flats. So we'll do that just to be consistent. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Key is C major. No sharps, no flats, no key signature. So one flat is F major. So F, A. No, wait a minute. F, G. I'm forgetting my alphabet all of a sudden. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. And the key is F major. And it has one flat, which is B flat. And then, and so now we can just do this as we go. So we know the one flat is B flat here. So two flats is B flat major. So we'll write in the pitches from here. B flat, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. The key is B flat major. The notes that are altered are B flat and E flat. So we know this one has the B flat that it shares with F major, and then we add the E flat. And I'll do, let's see, one more. So the next one is E flat major. So we'll write in these pitches. E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, E flat. This is E flat major. It has three flats because of course we don't count the E flat twice. So the flats are E flat, A flat, and B flat. So we have the B flat in these two, so that'll be the first one in the key signature. And then the E flat, it shares with the preceding key, so we'll put the E flat there. And then the new one is A flat, so we'll put the A flat there. And so you can just fill out the rest of this now that you understand how that all works, and you should have no trouble with it. If you do, let me know. So, and for this is just organizing these. And we'll use this later as we look at relationships between the keys. But there is no additional singing or playing for this. This is just kind of organizing the keys that you've already done. So just fill out these sheets to get them all organized. And then we'll move on from there.